Here we go, Fix It with Feng Shui Q&A, episode number 29. And I got the best question from Susan. She's wanting to begin to use Feng Shui. She knows she needs to get the energy flowing in her home, but she's wondering where to begin. She doesn't know how to lay the Bagel map. It feels confusing. And she's like, what's a quick and easy way to start? I don't have a lot of time, and so I need something fast. So here's what I would recommend. I would start with one of the three main energetic areas in your home, and they are your front entrance, your primary bedroom, and your kitchen. And to me, I would begin at the front entrance, and here's why. Your front entrance, which is your front door of your home, not the door you may use the most, but the door that the builder on the architectural plans would show that it is the front door. This is called the mouth of Qi in your home. It's how all energy comes into your home and life. And so I would begin there, because the more energy that we have in our home, the more energy we have in our life. And it's a beautiful way to get the energy flowing quickly and easily. So I would have some clear intentions in mind as something that you want more of in your life or an area that needs to shift. And as you have those intentions in mind, the first thing that I would do is I would declutter the front entrance area. So inside and outside, because what happens with clutter is it slows the energy down. So if your clutter is outside of your door, then it's hard for the energy to come in. If your clutter is inside your door with boots and coats and stuff and piles of whatever, boxes, what happens is the energy comes in and then it gets stuck from flowing into your home. So the first thing you want to do is you want to declutter your front entrance inside and outside. Let go of anything that you don't love or use, because we want a free flow of energy and we're inviting as much energy into our home as possible, and clutter just slows that down. The next thing I would do is I would clean it. So sweep your front deck off, your front step off, the front part if you're in an apartment condo, but you want to sweep off and clean that area as well, and then inside give it a clean as well after you've decluttered. It just helps the energy flow, because anything dirty also slows the energy down, right? So we are getting that flow of energy going. We're thinking about our intentions of what we want more of in our life as we are doing this decluttering. And then there's a couple of things that you want for sure your front door to begin, and then there's a few more, but we're keeping it quick, simple, and easy here. So we want to add the color red to our front door outside. Why red? Red is the color of power and strength in Feng Shui. It is also one of the colors that attract the most energy to you. And so we want to add red to our front entrance outside, because what are we doing? We're attracting more energy towards the front door, so it can come into our home, so it can flow into all areas of our life, because the Bagua map laid on the main floor of your home, and then the grid lines go upstairs and downstairs, that represents the 9 parts of your life. So abundance, self-discovery, relationship, creativity, assistance, purpose, wisdom, community, and well-being. And so we want the energy flowing in all parts of your life, so we need to get the energy in the front door. So you're going to add the color red. How do you do that? Well, best thing to do is to paint the front door red, but that doesn't always work. I'm a realistic Feng Shui consultant and teacher, and so sometimes red doesn't match anything, or you don't want to put in that time, energy, and effort to do it. So what I will tell you to do is first off, red looks beautiful. I've had many red doors, depending on what the siding of your house is like. If the siding doesn't match the color red, and it can be any shade of red, or you don't want a red front door, you can actually paint the door red and then paint over it a certain color. So right now at our home, the door was actually a kind of a wood grain situation when we moved in. My husband painted the door red, and then he painted over a gray color that matches the trim and the brickwork that's outside, because red just wasn't going to work in this particular house. The color red does not need to be visible to vibrate with the energy that you need. So paint the front door. If you can't paint the front door, what do you start doing? Add red decor. Add red flower pots. Add a red wreath. Don't make it anything dried. I think we've talked about that before. Dried flowers are dead energy. No. So you don't want to dry, but add something red to your front entrance. Add red flowers. Add red decor. Just add something to the front entrance area. Add a red mat. Or if red is really not your color, add something red and then put the doormat of the color you like over top of it. The red doesn't need to be visible, but it has to be there to attract more energy into your home. So there's lots of ways. If you're not sure, ask in the comments below and I will answer your question on that. So you're decluttering, you're cleaning, and then you're adding the color red. And then the next thing I want you to do is, now we've got like the energy attracted to your home. There's a few more things you can do, but I get into that in some of my courses, and you can find out those then. But what we want to do right inside the front entrance is we want to add a mirror. And we don't want the mirror across from the front door because that just reflects energy back out. But you want the mirror on the right side or the left side, or even on the wall that the front door is. And what does the mirror do? Well, it just reflects the energy in. And that's the whole point of the front door. The mouth of She is letting as much energy into your home as possible. So we get the energy in, and then that's reflected into our home further by adding a mirror. Add as big of a mirror as you can. When you're hanging the mirror, this is super important. Do not cut off the head of anybody in your home. It's like cutting off like their smarts, right? And so you want to make sure when you're hanging the mirror, whoever's tallest in the home, make sure they can see their whole head in the mirror when they're standing there. Super important to do. Go check all your mirrors in your home because you might be cutting off somebody's like brain power. And so making sure it's as close to the front door as possible. It looks lovely. Choose something that you like, but you also want that mirror to be on the right or left or on the wall that the door is on, but not directly across, but add a mirror to reflect the energy into your home. And that is how you begin to get the energy flowing. So it's a fairly quick and easy area to shift the energy in. The other thing that you can do on a regular basis is wash your front door. So when the energy isn't flowing in your life, or you feel like you want something different or things are stalled, then you go wash your front door with your intention in mind of what it is you want more of in your life, right? And this is like inviting that energy into your home. And then what you also want to do is every single day open that front door. So for us, we go out the door into the garage. Our front door isn't the door that gets used unless like the packages are getting delivered. And so every morning I go to my front door and I open it with an intention of inviting energy into our home. Sometimes I just go global, energy of health, wealth, and abundance. Sometimes it's very specific based on something somebody is working on in our space, or an intention or goal or dream or desire that we have. But every morning I'm opening my front door to invite that energy in. So start doing these small things to get more energy flow into your home, and you're going to start to feel a shift in energy in your home, but also in your life too. So focus on your front entrance. If you have any questions, let me know below. If you have a Feng Shui question that you want answered on these episodes, ask that or email me at jill@jillfa.com. Put Feng Shui question in the description box and let me know what your question is, and I'll answer it on a future episode. But let's get the energy flowing by focusing on your front entrance, which is one of the 3 main energetic areas in your home. And this energy flow will then shift the energy in your home, which changes the energy in your life.